One of the things I find interesting about this new series, and I think it's because it's just one manga that was adapted in two time periods. I think still a little unclear on that. Like, so they did the first half of the manga, but they didn't wait until the rest of the manga had been written to do this. Apparently, like there were still like 5 years left in the manga when they started this Shippuden, right? So why two manga? Why was there a gap in between? Like how long was the gap? That's what I mostly want to know. Like when the first one ended, how long until they started the Shippuden, right? That's what I'm curious about. If it was a period of years, why not just wait for it to be finished? I guess money would be the primary motivation there. But anyway, so yeah, I do know it's one manga being adapted by two shows, right? So that's the why of this, of what I'm about to say. But just taking this, since I haven't read the manga and I never will, taking this as just a show, it's an interesting way to develop a show in that Naruto isn't really part of the action. He hasn't been doing jack shit. He came back, he's hanging out, he ate some ramen, he beat his old sensei, which is a pretty good character development. It's all good character development. I'm just saying, as far as what he's actually done so far, we're in episode 8. We're 8 episodes into this. That is almost 3 hours into the new series. 3 hours into the new series. And basically, he comes back from his vision quest. Maybe you could call it a hero's journey, voyage of self discovery, whatever. He comes back from that, talks to some people, beats his sensei in a test, eats some ramen, and the next morning he gets a job, and now they're walking to their job. That's all he's done. We're starting episode 8. Meanwhile, Gaara's getting like a shit ton to do. Like, a lot happening here. He had like 4 or 5 episodes in a row, and now he's been captured. And now Puppet Boy is getting some action. There's this whole second story going on, which is way more interesting than what else is going on. I love Naruto. I love the character development. I'm not shitting on that. I'm saying what's engaging me right now is the Leaf storyline. This is all very interesting. I feel like we're gonna get another heavy dose of that this episode, where Puppet Boy is about to get that work. I think I thought he was gonna be doing all right. Man, that paper spine went around his little puppet, and that was it for the puppet. So he might just get smashed, and I don't think backup's anywhere close. So unless Fangirl can hear this, hear a commotion, because maybe she's going back to Leaf Village. They're leaving Leaf Village. Who knows? They could be going opposite directions. They could be like, if she's coming in here, they could have went that way for all I know. But I'm assuming they're going to cross paths, and she may be able to help. So that could be interesting. She clearly was bothered by something. That's why she started walking fast. She senses something. So maybe that's how it's going to play out. But anyway, all that is really good. Naruto, just saying, man. Just saying, it's an interesting way to start a new series, which, again, is because of the manga. That's what was happening in the manga. The manga is one long story. This is the middle of the story. It's okay for the middle of the story to do this. Very interesting choice for the beginning of a TV series to do this. All right, well, anyway, we're at the very first frame. This is episode 8, and we are going on 1. 3, 2, 1. Here's a message, Bird. Although maybe they will get the message before they leave town. He was kind of peeping. Kashke was peeping at it. I could totally see that happening. Man, what kind of gruel are you trying to give me? I done flew 1,000 miles. Need better food than that. Oh wait, maybe he hasn't landed yet. I thought they were feeding our boy here, man. He's a hero. This is a very important message. You better have the good food. That's a pretty good landing, man. Like you have to land on a pipe from the air? Mind your own business. Oh, this is your business. Guess it does take magic to open it, doesn't it? That's kind of cool. Yeah. They'll start sweating now. Feels like a big deal. Oh, they're going to get I thought they'd already gotten the job and they were leaving town. So they're going to be here when the message shows up. Cool. They're getting a new mission. Get the hell out of my way. He goes from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. He was peeping on that, man. He was peeping on it. They're going to be here for this, right? They're going to get this job. I'd like to see our people on the case. So it takes 2 different release spells. Okay. I know that spells. Yeah, man. You know it. Get wrecked. So we have 2 different release spells, for lack of a better word. And it's in code. They're not fooling around with this. This is a very, like I said, class 1 emergency message, right? It's like Dad used to tell me, because he had a top secret clearance in the Navy, right? And you had to have the proper clearance. Say there's a so I guess there's like different level. Top secret's just a certain kind of level. I don't remember. There's different designations for different levels of security clearance. I think there's like 10 or 12 altogether, right? So you had the appropriate level of clearance. First of all, you had to have that off the top. So say that this document is like top secret. So you have to have top secret clearance. But the second thing you have to have is you have to have a need to know. There has to be a reason for you to know this information. It's not enough to have clearance. Hollywood gets this wrong so often. I have clearance. I have a top secret clearance. Give me this information. No. You have to have the clearance and you have to have the need to know. There has to be a reason for you to know, right? So in this particular case, she's probably pretty high ranking. I think that was a minion, wasn't it? Or maybe she's a lieutenant or something. You know, pretty high up. She may not necessarily have a need to know. Where maybe this is like Hokage level, right? You know, you have to be at least a Hokage, which is only one in town, to have access to this information. And then if you're going to go on the job, that gives you a need to know. So then we'll tell Naruto, here's what's going on because you have a need to know, right? But I like the levels of security for this message. Uh-huh. So that wasn't a paper. That wasn't a paper spine or whatever. That came from the guy. I thought it was. I thought it was a Bird Boy. His puppets are definitely leveled up. Back in the original series, I don't think it would have come back together like that. Even though it got wrecked the second time. I see, man. That's what I'm saying. Why you keep spectating, man? Everybody in this show be spectating. I wanted to see the show. You said, look, I told you to leave. I guess because he got attacked is why he stayed. Yeah, I heard you. Don't mean I respect you. Yep. Just like the end of the first series. Sasulu. I'll have to remember that name. I like Sasulu. Yep, harsh light of day, it looks even worse. Well, that's a terrible way to clear those rocks. That'll take forever, man. You guys don't have a forklift? Clearly not. I mean, just saying. Sucks. Y- Y'all are dead if you go out there. You might as well just hang tight. They are wrecking fools out there. Exactly. Like, get dead. So, what's it going to be? What kind of puppet show is this? Hope it's not the one from Fargo, because that was depressing. Look at him. He is a puppet master. I'm going to start calling him Puppet Master, not Puppet Boy, because he is a master. He's ascended to the next level, man. Get your ass up there. I wasn't keeping track of your stupid puppets. Where does he get all these wonderful toys? I love the prisoner puppet. We've seen that before. Maybe that exact one, but we've seen one like him. Dude, this is wicked, man. If he had it like this in the original series, That would have went a whole different way when he's fighting those people. Look at this. It's like those, what do they call it, the Iron Maiden? That looks like an Iron Maiden, man, where they can put the shit in there, mess you up. Of course, we need the dust so we don't see him come out of it. I don't see no blood. It's not that easy, dude. She's so damn irritable. So is he. You have dignity? Dumbass. Exactly. He's an idiot. Well, shit. Yeah. She did, a-hole. Some good old domestic violence will solve this problem. I've missed her shadow self. Hello, my shadow self. Her dark passenger. Damn, dude. Mad disrespectful. That's right. Kick his. Matter of fact, choke him out. Look, I'm not into domestic violence, but goddamn, man. Girl can only take so much. Real. Yeah, so she's not the same one. I have face blindness, especially in anime, man. Man, they all be looking the same to me. If there is a god, they have different clothes so I can tell the difference. That's about it. Sakura's hair. Oh, shit, you're screwed. Her hair helps me out tremendously. What, you made of sand? What? Oh, he was a clone. Shit. That's how they get you. He's coming death from below. He's on some Doc Ock energy, man. He just has the one, though. I like when they were like, he would talk to him and they'd come at him like this. We don't need everybody to know this. I was just talking about need to know. We don't all need to know this. Well, we got a new mission. My buddy. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to kick their asses. For money? How much they offering? Shouldn't they already be formed? Add a couple people to this squad, okay. You're goddamn right. I'm into it. Oh, so not going to add anybody else to this squad, man? He's into this. That satisfies his ego. Oh, shit. There's always a bigger fish in the sea, isn't there? He's fast, man. Yeah. Come in from all sides. He can't block everything all the time. Maybe he can read your mind or some shit, right? There's a guy, My Hero, that can do that. Well, read actions. I still have more. I only use one scroll's worth of puppets. I like the little chattering noise. These things are creepy, man. We can go like this and get some bombs out there. I like it. Hell yeah. Always like a good combo platter. Quit getting smug, dude. Like, he's clearly a formidable adversary. You know what's going to happen when the smoke clears? Pwned. That's what's going to happen. Not yet. He's got a gas mask on. Yeah, you seem very serious on the subject. I've got a good block puppet. I call him the Kembe Matumbo. Oh, shit. Good shit. That's how he's able to save two people at least. You have to pull out your scroll, man. You usually ain't got time to do all that, man. It would be easier to pull one out from behind you. His face. Oh shit. You broke his little door. This dude's formidable as hell, man. That might be checkmate right there. Shit. The hinges. Yep. That makes sense. He has a puppet that looks like him. He can put him out there as a decoy. We've seen that before. I like your poison tip. Well, that's weird. Was it cold and you put hot liquid in it? What's happening? But that seems pretty ominous. She's been getting a bad feeling for a while, man. That's why she started walking faster. Well, you still got some gumption left. Yeah, my tail don't care about this shit. He is awesome. It does seem wild, doesn't it? I'm sure he would. Yeah, get that puppet head out of my face. Ha. Well, shit. Oh boy. Maybe he can see how things are made. Oh man, not salamander. Allow me to explain this, even though keeping it from you would help me win. No, you didn't. I assume this dude created him, didn't he? Didn't he make his own puppets? Haven't we seen him do that? I think he's playing a mind game on you. Wake this subbitch up. It's a frog message. Not as impressive as a bird message. We need your help. You want frog shit on your face? They went there. They went there. Oh boy. Just when I thought the show couldn't be more depraved than it already is. What do you think, genius? Yeah. Impotent rage. We get it. Oh man, I don't know this code. So dramatic. But I have some exposition to download. Well, shit. The worst person you could have run into. That feels like a damn problem. You couldn't possibly have run into a worse person. Shit. He's pissed. What was the point of explaining who he was when he's about to die? Shit, he got, didn't he? It was a slow acting poison. Oh boy. When you was least expecting. Oh right. Oh, one last block. Shit. Hey, man, I scored a tiny hit. They really gonna kill this dude off, man? That's kind of crazy. Yep, every Batman villain makes the same choice. This show doesn't have the guts to kill people off. We saw that in the first series. No guts, no glory. Tell you one thing, he ain't rescuing nobody. Whether he lives or he dies, he ain't rescuing jack shit. That's a damn problem. I echo that sentiment. I thought he was gonna. I really thought he was gonna do something, man. Shit. Feel like we're waiting for somebody. So serious. Well, why'd you choke on that? You would think that would be easy to say. This is the fourth person we needed. Yeah, I heard. Those idiots? Well, they're definitely going to need backup. Oh, shit. Well, guess who's going? You're not going? If he was going, he would just say, let's go, right? Shit. I was hoping he was going. That's the kind of brash indifference I'm familiar with. It also doesn't mean anything if you get wrecked. Yeah, that's a problem. That way lies the path of the dark side. Too bad I can't go. I got a monster truck tickets. I'm non-refundable, so I got to stick around for that. Yep. Always. So it's Aruka. I was wondering how to pronounce his name. Let's take to the air, boys. You're really far behind. Those guys are kind of hauling ass too, man. Like they're hauling ass, and the last thing that's going to slow them down is laying in the sand, bleeding out. Not necessarily bleeding out, but dying. So nothing else to slow them down unless they run into Fangirl, which she would have no. Unless she would. Guard not covered up. It wasn't like with Sasuke, right, where he was in a barrel, couldn't tell what he was carrying. She would see him and she would intervene. I wonder if that's going to happen. She can slow them down enough for our heroes to get to them. That's what I predict.